Today, we have the biggest, baddest show right here on the Your Power Echo Show.
Today is a gift. Today is a present. Today is yours to grab. Today is yours to take forward and do what you do best. Whatever that is, do it with 100% commitment.
If you are going through some difficult times, you're going to get away with the roadmap to get you going. If you've been through some seriously bad relationships, we're going to share with you how you can change that. If your business is not going right, you're going to get how to change that. Anetosh, Penelope, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? You are going to meet some amazing people today. And above all, you are going to start leveraging the law of attraction. I cannot tell you how excited I am today to have on the panel the amazing 4 human beings, rock stars. They're mothers, they're fathers, they are business owners, they are entrepreneurs, they are guides, they're leaders, they're amazing people. Mindset Uganda, Dr. Miriam Sekandi, Lady T. Adams, and the one and only Andy Achiga. We're done with the first quarter. What are you doing with your thoughts? What are you doing with your words? What are you saying to you? What are you saying to your children? What are you saying to your marriage? What are you speaking into your business? What are you speaking into your work? What are you speaking into the hands of your life? Are you a worker in the vineyard of the source? Are you building your life? Because you are the king, you are the queen, you are a princess, you are more than able, you are magnificent, you are the one and the only. There is no one like you, there'll never be. You are unique, you are absolutely beautiful, and nobody should tell you nothing otherwise. You are the captain of that ship that's called you. You are the director in your movie, and you are the main actor as well. And if your life's not going where it needs to go, you need to be on this life today. Whatever is distracting you, unless it's that thing that you do to bring an income into your life, you need to drop it right now and focus on this life today. The topic is, it's in the title, Hula Steve. Is your life a sexy mashup or is it a hot mess? And if it is, can the law of attraction help you? Do you know what the law of attraction is? Do you let it guide you? Or are you that person who's drifting through life? Let's talk on it today. Let's talk on it today. And we have 4 amazing people we're going to share with you their awesomeness. I can't tell you how excited I am for you today. I can't tell you how excited I am for you today. So, my name's Julie Syl, Kalungi, mother of 2, wife of 1, transformational high performance coach. I am a travel lover. I love cooking, I love eating, I love my family, I love dancing, and I love coming on live and sharing with you. I am a bubbly, amazing mother, and I love to impact and to uplift lives. So we are ready to receive the very first panelist on today's show, Dr. Miriam Sekandi. She is a holistic Reiki healer. She's a holistic coach. She is a PhD holder. This lady is highly read. She's also very highly spiritual. She has a lot of information that she's going to share with you that helps you to literally understand the law of attraction. Dr. Miriam Sekandi, I can't wait to feed from your pipeline. I can't wait to feed my thirsty soul. I can't wait to hear from you. So please do let us know who you are. Why should we listen to you? What do you know about the law of attraction? What the heck's going on here? Tell us right now. Thank you.
First of all, you look fabulous. Thank you. Must say, you look amazing. Fabulous. You look amazing. Yeah. Wow. Great. And congratulations on your inaugural show. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On that. And thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We have over 420 people live on this show right now.
Oh my
And
God, that's
so we can't
amazing.
wait to hear from you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I'm counting
amazing.
419 people on this show live. So we want to hear from you. I told you that this is going to go. This is going to go. So let's go. Tell us, who are you? What do you know about the law of attraction? And why the heck should we listen to you?
Why
Over
the
to
heck should
you,
you listen
Dr.
to
Miriam
me?
Sekandi.
First of all, you should listen to me because Julie invited me. And you know, that means something. She's an amazing person.
Yes.
The fact that she invited me, that means something. My name is Miriam Sekandi, and I am a professionally trained, trusted, and certified teacher and teacher trainer. I am also a certified healer. I am a Reiki healer, and I am working on my Blu-ray transmission certification. So those who are not aware of what it is, we shall talk more a little bit about it later. But yes, I'm a visionary coach as well. And I work at connecting those two worlds. I work at connecting the holistic healing world with the coaching world to help individuals get what they want. And yes.
I want a lot of things. Tell me.
Yeah. So my mission in life is to provide healing to the world, to the planet, and to individuals. Because I find that so many people have gotten so used to pain, to physical pain, financial pain, relationship pain, spiritual pain, that it's become so much they are normal. They walk around and they're even proud of what they are going through. You find people having conversations about bad relationships, and they are talking about it as if it's something they've actually earned. You know, they talk about an illness. I have high blood pressure. Every time they're talking, it's as if they're so proud of it. I think the world has so much pain.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And people have become so normal, they're so numb to that pain, and that pain stops them from moving forward in their lives.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That we own the pain, we own the disease, we own the bad breaks that life throws at us, and we refuse to own the steps that would take us closer to where we want to go. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely. Yes.
So what can people do to change that? What do you advise people do to change that?
One of the things that I do is I help people to deactivate that state. Deactivate that state of numbed pain and activate the fire within them.
Did you hear that? Deactivate the pain. I mean, this is some serious stuff right here. I mean, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Right. Hang on a minute. I think
we deactivate that suffering, we deactivate that pain, and help to set people on a path where they can activate and ignite the fire and the passion in their hearts and be able to get to what they want in life. You know, some people don't even realize that they want something until they don't have it. Then they realize, basically, that's what we do. Today we see people filling churches, begging and crying out to God for healing, people filling hospitals, people, and you know, they walk around for years. People talk about 20 years of pain, you know, and yet
about that.
There is opportunities for people to get rid of that pain, but they have to realize that they cannot, it's not okay to walk around with pain. It's not okay to be in a bad relationship. It's not okay to be financially weak. It's not okay to not be healthy.
Tell them.
It's not okay. You know, but people have to embrace that and accept that it is not okay and do something about it. Yes.
So what causes that to come to people? What causes why do bad things happen to good people and bad people? Sometimes.
Yeah. One of the interesting things is actually the law of attraction. So to me, the law of attraction is life. It's life.
Talk to me about
what you
that.
throw out in the world comes back to you in equal measure. When you sit down and you talk about somebody, about how bad they are, you sit down and talk, you know, you start pointing out everything that's bad, even if it's as small as someone has a bad pimple, someone has a bad dress, someone has a bad shoe. You don't even realize that comes back to you in equally bad measure. So what we send out into the world comes back to us. You know, karma, people think karma is only a bad thing, but karma is also a good thing. You know, when you send out
karma
good
can
vibes,
be good and bad at the same time. True.
Yes.
Very true.
When you send out good vibes, you get back blessings. You get back good things happening to you, you know. But when you send out bad stuff, it comes back to you. And if you do nothing about what you're sending out into the world, do not expect change into your own life.
In other words, garbage in, garbage out.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Crazy shit, that. Hey, that is crazy stuff. So, in other words, what we think, what we focus our thoughts on, this is what I'm getting from you, Dr. Miriam. What we focus our thoughts on then inspires the action we take to either bring the good or the shitty in our lives. In other words, we could have that sexy mashup, or we could be a hot mess. And some people think being a hot mess is being great, but it is not. That means nothing is going right in your life. Everything's going pear-shaped. The bottom is falling out from under you, or whatever it is people want to say when things go wrong in their lives.
And it is hot. No one wants to be in a hot place. Why do you want to be in a hot place? The only heat you want is the fire that is burning inside of you to change your life.
I like fire. I'm full of fire.
Hotness you need. Yeah. That's all.
So can you give us a personal, a quick, like in about 2 minutes, a personal experience or journey you've gone through that alerted you to the law of attraction, and how has that turned around for you? In 2 minutes, you let us know that, and then you also tell us where we can find you, where we can break free with you, and how we can get the good juice that is Dr. Miriam Sekandi.
Yeah, so I was first introduced to the law of attraction about 6 years ago in class. Actually, I was in class with one of my professors, and he mentioned it, and at that time I was more into intercultural studies. So I kind of looked at it more as a individual culture thing. It's a white people thing. I didn't pay attention to it. Then I
did that
I was
too.
like, yeah, it's a white people thing. Then I connected with a friend of mine who's actually Ugandan. She's a transformational coach. She lives in the United States, and she's called Dr. Jacinta. And she introduced me to the law of attraction in a different way. You know, and she showed me examples. I still was in a daze. Then she gave me books to read. I did a lot of reading. Yeah. Then I enrolled for a course. I'm a Vision Board Pro certified trainer. So I enrolled in this course so that I can teach vision boards with the law of attraction in mind. And with that, one of the vision boards I created, I'll share with you the last one I had. The last vision board I created was one with someone putting on a PhD gown, teaching courses, speaking at events. I put some money over there, and you know, guess what? I'm graduating this June. I have my own coaching program.
Look at that. I mean, look at that. I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I focused on attracting those things in my life. Sometimes people actually do attract things without realizing it. That's why they attract negativity. But they also attract good stuff because of what they focus on. So I'll be graduating in June. I have my own coaching program coming up, and I am glad to tell you, Julie,
I like that. I like what I'm hearing. Go on.
Courtesy of your work, courtesy of your coaching and mentoring, I am launching my Soulful Transformational Healing Program in 4 weeks because of you.
Beautiful. So I love the sound of that. I really do. Yeah, and as you join us, guys, listen to what this lady is saying. The law of attraction has worked for Dr. Miriam Sekandi. She creates vision boards. If you don't know what a vision board, it's a visual exposition of your dreams. In other words, we used to do scrapbooks when we were young, and you get a book and you cut out things from magazines and you put them in the book, and this is what I'd like to look like when I grow up, and this is what I'll do when I grow up. Now, as an adult, you can still do a scrapbook, but you call it a vision board of what you want to achieve in your life. And you can do a vision book, you can do a vision draw, you can do a vision table, whatever you can do, as long as you look at it every day and feed your soul with what it is you are looking to achieve. And then you take inspired bloody action. Yes. Because without action, nothing, I mean, nothing can manifest. Because some people take the law of attraction literally. They think I'm going to eat burgers every day, and I'm gonna drink myself into a stupor, and in every morning I'll wake up and I'll say, I am pretty, I am slender and toned, I am beautiful, I shall affirm myself into a tiny 10 size 10 person. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. That is the hocus pocus people attached to the law of attraction and vision boards. The law of attraction is an age-old, ancient, it's like an alchemy that we are connected as energy. We are connected to the creative source, and whatever it is we ask for or what we want in our thoughts and we emote it, it will manifest in a physical shape or form in our lives. That's all it is. I am assuming Dr. Miriam agrees with me. Mixing things up.
Yeah, one little last thing that I wanted to say is people need to learn to take a journey on the inside, because you're not going to find it out there. It's in you. You have to take that internal journey. You have to be ready to take that internal journey into your inside. Get a hold of the little Miriam on the inside. Take a hold of her hand. Take a leap into the future of where you want to be. Say, then be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. Feel what you want to feel. And then come back to life and work towards getting that. So it's a journey. It's one of the things we do. Yeah, it's one of the things we do at the Break Free Zone. We take you on this journey where you go on the inside, you find your healing, look into the future, and come back into your reality and change your reality. Because
absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You have had Dr. Miriam Sekandi. That was Dr. Miriam Sekandi, or she's known as Senga Miriam Sekandi here on Facebook. So don't be looking for Doctor. I mean, where's Doctor? Senga Miriam Sekandi is her Facebook name. She is the CEO and founder of the Break Free Zone. The link is in the pinned comment below. Go and connect with Dr. Miriam Sekandi. Go and follow her. Go and like her page. Go and learn from her. Go and feed from the spigot that is Dr. Miriam Sekandi, and let you break free, because you will if you listen to what she's telling you. Thank you, Dr. Miriam Sekandi. I cannot appreciate you enough. Thank you so much for sharing with us, for feeding us, for pouring into us, and may your silo overflow, patted down, shaken over, and overflowing, because in giving we receive, and we want to teach others that in giving we receive. Felicia Dramo, good to see you here, darling. Good to see you here. Thank you. As you join us, please do hit the share button immediately. If you can't share, drop off, come back, you'll find the share button. As you drop in, please do smash that thumb, the heart, the wow, the thumbs up. Do whatever it takes to get your friends to be on this show today. We want over 1,000 people live on this show. I'm not even joking. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Miriam Sekandi.
Thank you, Julie. Yeah. Thank you so much. My coach. That's my coach, people.
You can find Dr. Miriam Sekandi in the pinned comment below. Please do not leave without following the page or liking the page that is Break Free Zone. Follow Dr. Miriam Sekandi today. Don't leave without following her, because you will regret. Click on the see fast. It is very easy. On the follow button, it drop down, see fast. Make sure you see whatever she's posting fast, and you will love it. So thank you. God bless you. We're going to invite everyone, the only, the amazing Haji, I mean, the name tells you what this guy is all about. Mindset Uganda. He's all Namutima about his motherland, Uganda. And he loves to talk about the mind. And the mind is the story of our life. We create a very being that is whatever we are right now in our mind. And so, Mindset Uganda is a man I met right here on Facebook. Now, if any of you thinks Facebook doesn't work, you are very, very, very sorely wrong, because Facebook works. I met this guy right here on Facebook. I connected with him because he seemed to be speaking my talk. He spoke my language. And I thought, let me find out what this Mindset Uganda is about. He likes to see people grow. He is all about change, and change for the better. He sees the future. I mean, one of his shows, he was saying he sits down and he sees how one of the programs he's planning for the summer is even panning out before it manifests, before it happens. And that is the kind of thing I'm wanting you to think about and to look at. Whatever you want in your life, are you looking for that husband or that wife? Are you looking for that job? Are you wanting that promotion? Are you wanting to start a business and you don't know what to do? You need to sit down and envision, make a mind movie in your mind, draw a picture in your mind. What is it you want to achieve? See, when you are going to build a house, whether it's a small house or a big house, you have to draw the plan. You have to draw the plan on your either gadget or on paper. You have to draw the plan of your life, where you want the trajectory of your life to go. You want to draw the plan of your career down. You want to draw the plan of your marriage down. Who is this guy you want to get married to? What do they look like? What do they do? What are their characteristics? What do they like? Please don't focus on the physical, focus on the inside. Will they make you laugh? Will they love on you? Are you going to love on them? Do they walk out? Do they love their health? Envision this person. Go online and find someone who has a physical kind of form of that person. If you know them, use the picture. Look at them every day. Now, please don't go getting the hopes for someone's husband. That's not how you attract. That's how you attract all the bad things you don't want, because what you do to another, you receive back, patted down, shaken off, and overflowing. And he's an amazing, inspiring leader in the Ugandan community. He's highly educated. He knows what he's about. He's hot to trot, and he's right here live. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to hear from Mindset Uganda. I know he's gonna tell us his name today as well, because Mindset is an amazing, sexy name, but we want to know the brains, the name, the man behind Mindset. And today he's gonna tell us how he first heard about the law of attraction. What does he think he is? Having grown up in Africa, for me, the law of attraction meant but we're not going there today, right? We're not going to go there today. We're going to hear from the man, the one, the only Mindset Uganda. Over to you, Mindset Uganda. Welcome to the Your Power Echo Show with Julie Syl, Kalungi, where we empower the entrepreneur in you to step out and lead your life, the captain in you to step out and guide your ship. Over to you. Welcome.
First and foremost, hello, Julie, and how's everybody doing? Whoever's just watching us. My name is Mindset Uganda, but my actual name is Bukenya Ibrahim Matovu.
Woo! Yes!
I reside in London, and I'm a professional kitchen fitter, floor fitter. I'm a professional barber. I do several other businesses. Yes, that's what I do. And I do several other businesses, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ibrahim. Yes. Hey, now I can call you your name, but I'll still respectfully call you Mindset Uganda for purposes of this show, because we want people to still know who is it? Who is it? So, you know what we are about today. We are about uplifting people, helping people out of apathy, getting people who are confused to get out of confusion land and join the wagon that is your journey to success. Because success is whatever everybody thinks success is. Whatever you want success to be, that is what you are. And so whatever you think, that is what you are. I'm sure it is written somewhere in the Quran that as man thinketh, so he is. And so that is what the law of attraction is all about, really. What you think, you focus your emotions on and your inspired action on, and therefore you become. So please tell us. Let me not steal your thunder. Tell us, and we are all ears.
First and foremost, as a believer and somebody who is very spiritual, I always believe that God has created us for a bigger purpose. God has created us to be great in life, to do better things. And I believe that God has empowered us with a powerful mind. Being the most powerful tool that we possess, it's up to you how to use your mind. When it comes to the law of attraction, this is what I believe. The law of attraction starts with your mind. You create it in your mind. If you can see it in your mind, you can achieve it. You can have it. It's already yours. But you've got to go on to that journey where you get it from your mind and actually bring it to reality. Do you understand?
Downloading it. So we got to download it, right?
Exactly. You've got to get it from your mind and you've got to manifest it and bring it to reality. For example, I'm a flow fitter. I'm running my own company. I started this company off on when I got my house. Because when I got my house, there was a lot to do in my house. I couldn't afford to have somebody fit my floor. I couldn't have somebody to fit a new kitchen. So what I told myself was, whoever's fixing these kitchens is not a superhuman. I'm sure whatever they do, I can do it. And I started off by going to YouTube. I started looking at the videos of how these other humans were doing whatever they were doing. And that's how I started. And from there, I turned it to a business where I started doing it as a business, I'm getting an income from it. And I told myself, you know what, I'm going to have to work smarter. This is a very hard job, but I can get other humans involved and do this and, pay them. But I'm the vision bearer. I could see it in my mind. I could see that, anything is possible under the sun. If I can put my mind to it, I can do this.
Beautiful.
I can do this. And getting back to why I created Mindset Uganda, the reason why I created Mindset Uganda is for two things. Number one, I created Mindset Uganda because I believe beyond reasonable doubt, as Ugandans, we come from a very beautiful country. The only thing that is holding us back is our mind. We have failed to see that we have such a beautiful country. We can do so much with this country. But we tend to focus on the negative laws of attraction, where we think about the religion, we think about our tribes dividing us, we think about things that in an impossible kind of way. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
They've been able to do it simply because they believe even before they do it. They believe before they do it. And that is why I created Mindset Uganda. The other reason why I created Mindset Uganda is I have kids right now. I have a daughter who is very, very smart. She's very artistic. She's very motivated.
Oh,
wow. I believe in creating a world for my daughter where she can step up into the world, have the confidence to believe in the things that she was born to do. I believe that she's born with a mission in this world. Coming from Africa, we always believe that, you being born a woman, you're going to live as a second-class citizen.
You can say that again.
It doesn't matter if you're born a woman. It doesn't matter if you're born a man. We are all born and we have the same rights. We are born as humans. We all have the same number of days. We have the same color of blood running through our veins. I believe we are equal in our own. What makes us different? What makes us different is drawing, is having that energy to perceive, that energy to go for whatever we believe in. Because if we believe it and we see it in our minds, it will come to life.
Beautiful.
It will come to life.
Absolutely spot on. Yes. Now, the thing is, a lot of people don't even envision. And as you say, you've got to see it in your mind and then you download it from your mind into action, because action is the antidote to everything that is going right or wrong in your life. Action is the key that activates your thoughts and your desires and your dreams and brings them to manifestation into the land of the living. And if we do not plan and then walk our plan, we kind of just drift. We drift along from day to day, from week to week, and before we know it, a month has gone, a year has gone, and therefore life goes on like that. So what should people do? Mindset. What should people do to activate their dreams?
It's
aside from thinking about it, envisioning it, what kind of things can they do? Practical things, because you've done it. You've started your own business. You are a thought leader here on Facebook in our community. We look up to you. We love what you say. We lap it all up. So tell us, what can somebody do to do what you've done?
First of all, if you want change in your life, whatever change it might be, you've got to connect with your central navigation. It's just like driving a car. You set your destination. You set your navigation saying, I'm going to get to Julie Kalungi's house. She lives in Liverpool. I'm going to put in your postcode. So you've got to go back and connect within yourself. That's why we pray. That is why we meditate. That is why we engage in conversations. That is why we do what they call a self-reflection on ourselves. You ask yourself, what are the sort of things that you love about you? What are the sort of things that you like to incorporate in your life? What are the sort of things that you would love to be remembered by? Those sort of things. And these are the sort of things that you need to connect with. When it comes to religion, my religion is a religion of peace. If I want someone else to treat me right, what I got to do is treat them right. It's like a mirror. Whatever you do is like a mirror. Whatever you give to the world is what the world will give back to you. It is a simple connect with your center navigation. You are driving to a destination. What is your destination? How do you know if you've gotten there?
Yes.
If you do not connect with it? So you've got to connect and say, I'm going to such and such a place. This is what I want to achieve. Especially being a father like myself. I'm a father. Being a father has helped me to have what they call a self-reflection of it is not about me right now. It's about these little humans that are brought into this life.
Yes.
In order for me to create a world where they can enjoy and be respected, it has to start with their father. It has to start with me. How do I look at the world? What sort of world do I picture in my mind for my kids to live in? I picture a world where my daughter will have the same opportunities as my son. A world where there's great opportunities. How do it starts with you as a person. You want the world to give you good? Give the world good. You want the world to give you positivity? You know what I mean? Give it positive. You don't give up negative. That's why I don't engage in negativity. Once I have a conversation with you and I see the conversation is not leading anywhere, it's bringing so much negativity, I am going to stop it. I'm going to say to myself, you've got to stop. That's it. No, my system will just tell me to stop there and then.
I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying. You've got a central navigation system. We all do. Our mind is our GPS. It knows where we should go. Before you were even born, there's a purpose for you on this world, and it's up to you to dig it out and manifest it. And when we say manifesting it, we mean walk your plan, walk your dream. Nobody's gonna want it more than you. Nobody will ever want it. Nobody will ever want that marriage more than you. Nobody will ever want that child more than you. Nobody will ever want that job more than you. Nobody will ever want that house, car, whatever it is you're dreaming more than you, because only you know what that dream is. And nobody is obliged to deliver your dream to you. Only you. So the best thing you can do is work on you. You cannot change nobody else. So you change you, and the world around you changes. And that's what it is about, isn't it? Attracting who we are. We attract who we are. And people don't understand that. And today I want that to sink in. If you're watching Mindset Uganda, he's telling you that when you center yourself into your internal dream and GPS, you will reflect out what you are. When you think good and you think good thoughts about other people and you bring out the good in you, you will attract people who are like you and bring the good back to you every blessed day. Doesn't matter what you are. You are African, white, black, blue, green, Muslim, Catholic, Pentecostal. It doesn't matter. It is what you are on the inside that reflects out and brings back to you. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you are inside, it comes back to you. So I love what I'm hearing today. I'm so excited for where this is going.
Let's on that note. This is not about religion, but the first thing as a believer, that what God tells us. God tells us an Arabic word called ikra. Ikra means read. Once you read, because God, as much as God has created the world, God is very mysterious. He wants you to find out, especially the good things about life. Read, find out about the goodness that I put into this world. Find out the things that I put in this world that I've made it the way it is. And that is what it is. And that is why we're here today. Yeah, that's why we're here today.
Awesome. So absolutely, what's the final word? What's the takeaway? What's that nugget you want people to go away with today, mindset? And of course, let us know where we can find you. Obviously, in the pinned comment below, you can connect with Mindset, the Mindset Uganda movement. There's a link below in the pinned. And you definitely want to follow this gentleman. You want to like his page, and you want to click see fast, so when he goes live or shares something amazing, you get to know first. That is the juice of Facebook. Let us know the final word, and we will be very excited to hear what it is.
My last word to everybody that is watching us today and those that are going to watch later is one thing, is let us focus on the things that bring us together. Let's focus on enriching our minds. Let us treat our minds like a garden. Whatever you plant in your garden, and make sure you protect your garden. Once you plant those precious foods in your mind.
There's the garden.
Protect your garden with what you have. Because this food that you planted in your mind, you're going to come back to it later. So whatever it is in this life, you're going to achieve it at whatever cost. So protect your garden. I don't know if it's just me or we've got about 50 followers right now.
Yeah, we had over 500. I think something's happened and Facebook's just dropping it. Yeah.
Yes, but anyway, like I was saying, protect your mind as a garden. Focus on the most positive things in your life, the things that make you happy, the things that are going to take you to places. Whatever dream that you're trying to pursue, if you can sit in your mind, viewers, you can get it. Believe in yourself, work on yourself, read, go out and read and find, because there's so many amazing humans out there in the world. But it's up to yourself. Go out and research and find how they've been able to do whatever they're doing. We all have the same number of hours during the day. We have the same number of days. How do you use your days? How do you use your hours? Is the question. Julie Kalungi, my last message was that if you want to follow Mindset Uganda, you can follow Mindset Uganda on Mindset Uganda movement. I'll be immigrating from Mindset Uganda to Mindset Uganda movement. So you can follow me there, and I'm loving it. I'm another Saturday, and I love the red. You're looking beautiful as always, and thank you, Mr. Kalungi, as well, for looking after this amazing woman. Mr. Kalungi, thank you for looking after this amazing woman. And Julie, let's take this to the next level, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you so much. And
you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are so grateful. We've got the one and only Lady T. Adams, who's going to come on next and is going to talk to us. She's going to just literally share with us what a mom does to attract the things she does. What can you do to attract the life you want? What can you do to repel the things that don't make you happy? We are going to welcome the one and only T. Adams to the podium. She is joining us any minute now. I'm so excited to see this lady on. She's so inspiring, and she talks the talk and walks the talk. So if you don't know T. Adams, her link is below this video. So absolutely go like her, follow her, join her business page, just subscribe to whatever she's doing. Make sure you see what she's sharing fast, because she shares some amazing value. So we are focused on positivity today. Yes, Yes, we've got the gorgeous, the amazing, the beautiful, the focused Lady T Adams in the house. Please give it up for this lady. Show her some loving, smash those hearts, wows, thumbs up, and share this video already, because we've got this lady and she's gonna give you, she's gonna ground you in what you can do as a woman.
Thank you.
Bring the things you want in your life. It really is a single mother, and we love that, and that's why please let her stay in the video because she's so cute. And tell us, yes. We are hungry to drink from your fountain.
I know, you did it, Sylvia. I told you, Lady Syl, I told you, it shot right up there. We were right up there. I told you, and this is what I'm about. My name is Lady T Adams. In full, it's Matilda Adams, and I'm a nurse. I work as a nurse, and one of the things is that I have a background in journalism, and when I joined this country, but I couldn't be able to practice, so I decided that right now with Facebook, I'm gonna go back to what I used to do. I've always loved the media. I've always loved the media to advance my passions. Some of my passions is about women's issues and children's issues and all that. And that's why only that this time it's very different. I'm a mother, and I'm very passionate about being a mother. And I want to, one of the things that I do is that I want to support women out there that are mothers, that are single parents, women that are struggling with so many different issues in this world. Because I'm very passionate about women, and I want to see women do better. And one of my things is that I've always wanted to see that one of the issues is that women lack the financial muscle. I would love to see women do better economically. I would like to see that they develop their economic muscle, because half the things that happen to women is because they're financially incapacitated. So if they develop a financial muscle, if they develop good self-esteem, they should be able to advance what they want to do. Because there's more to women than being mothers. There's more to women than being mothers. And one of the things that I'm really passionate about, that through my experiences that I share, through other women's experiences, through anybody's experiences, we can always learn something. And then one of the things I believe in is that I like to help people see their potential, reach their full potential.
Yes.
You know, and that's why I approached you about all this. That's why I approach people when I see that they have potential. Through helping others, I grow, I learn something.
Yes, absolutely.
I see the dream that somebody has. Because I've always been like, what is always stopping you? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Get the dream out. Do you have the potential? Yes. You show me that you're hungry for the dream. Use what you have. Wherever you are, the grass is green.
Yes, it's true.
If you're in the States and you think wherever I am, I live in Marlborough, I should believe that wherever I am, I'm in Marlborough, something's good in Marlborough. I'm going to look for the best in something. That's what I believe in. And that's why I share these experiences to show women that you can get further. You can do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yes.
There's nothing that is stopping you. Your gender should never be an issue.
I agree. We can do more. We can do more. So
we can do more than being mothers. We should be able to live our passions. We should be able to live our passions. We should be able to uplift each other as women, not fight for the man.
No.
You know what I mean? Not fight for the man. But we should be able to.
You're fighting. You are fighters anyway.
Right? What are you saying?
I say if you fight, you'll attract more fighting to your life.
Exactly. That's why we need to start focusing. We need, as women, And as women, we need to think positively that how can we do this? How can we be more than mothers? How can we how can we be better wives? How can we be better sisters? How can we be better daughters? You have to see where you're trying to go. You have to know that there is more to life. There's more to life.
Yes. Yes.
If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Whatever it is.
When you moved to the USA, how did that affect your flow? Because you were working in the media, in your profession, and things were flowing. When you moved to the States and things changed, how did that then affect you, and how did you realign to your dream so that you can be who you are?
Right. You know what happened when I moved to the States? I came with a group, and I was the person who was going to be delivering the story back. But what happened, September 11th happened. But everything happens for a reason. I'm a nurse today, and I love what I do. I love saving lives. See the good in a situation.
Yes.
Have a dream. Have a vision. I can use my profession as a nurse and do better things. People to this day are still dying of jiggers in Kampala. If we did a car wash, if we did things, we can change all this and take it back to our people.
We can
impact lives in a positive way. That's why sometimes I bring all these things out here to help the other people know that, you know what, let's be visionary. You know, I'm not very good at being in there, doing interviews and all this and talking about myself, but I'm learning. It's very easy for me to sit in your seat and, you know, I'm just learning. But when I came down here, I couldn't practice because it wasn't very easy for me to break through, do my writing or anything like that. So they said, you know what, I wanted more than that. I wanted more than that. I believe that I hung out with the nurses in the building. I said, you know what? How did you do it? They told me simple things here and there, here and there. And then I started putting them together. Before I knew it, I was in school. I had to support myself. Anybody can do it. If they have a dream, they have a vision, they can do it. You just have to
so it all starts
really
with vision.
You have to. And you're going to attract the people in your life who can help you out. I'm here on your panel because me and you met through Facebook.
Exactly.
There's something I can learn from you. There's something you can learn from me.
Absolutely. And that's what we say. We attract and we attract what we are looking for. Because there are billions of users on Facebook.
Exactly.
But how do we connect to the people we connect to? Because we are attracted to them somehow. There's either a need in us, a desire, and it's reflected in the other person. And when the two connect, something good happens. Good music is created. That's the sexy mashup. And if it's not so good, we have the hot mess happening.
Exactly.
And that is exactly.
And that's the whole thing, that at the end of it all, I have to know what I want. What am I trying to push further? Why am I doing these lives? I'm not doing the lives. It could come as a joke, but I want to be able to change someone's life and they think about these issues. I want to see these issues in the diaspora change. I want to see that our men are different. If there's an issue that our men, we're not communicating to our men, let's try to see. Mommy, eat. Okay, just hold me, honey. Let's try to figure out ways we can communicate. They don't like lectures. They don't like just, you know, that kind of thing. So if I'm going to come out funny, but I'm going to bring my point out, that's the whole point.
Yes.
Mommy. You got to figure out what kind of...
I love the point you're making. And you've brought the earthy grounding to this mixture as well as a mother, and we can see you're keeping it real. You know, the families around you.
I try to keep it real. Let's talk about these issues. Let's talk about the real issues. What is going on? We have domestic violence. Somebody will listen. Somebody will think twice. Somebody will say, you know what? have to change. I want a better life.
Yes.
We shall raise better kids. We shall raise better children. We shall raise stronger women. Women's self-esteem that has been crushed will be stronger and stronger. That's where we're trying to go. We can be able to lobby in Uganda and say this is, we want to be able to see that what? The culprits that commit these acts, they face the consequences. Because we have a voice in the diaspora.
Like
some of those women out there, some of the women out there in Uganda or something like that, they don't have a voice. But the first thing they don't have the resources. We need to develop the issues of see that these women are economically empowered. They have a financial muscle. When we keep on doing this, we need to communicate and have better marriages. If marriages are ending up in 50% in divorce, how can we communicate to the women? If our kids are being fatherless, what is the issue? We need to communicate the social issues affecting not only us in the diaspora, but even those in Uganda.
It's even here in Europe. Even there in the US.
If there's issues about our men, our Ugandan men, let's talk about them. Somebody will go back and think twice and say, you know what? Let me send my wife a message and see her reaction. Let me send my husband a message and see his reaction. Let me be a better woman, a better wife.
A better wife. True.
You know what I mean? That's why I do what I do. To advance and people to see these things in a more positive way. I'm not out to get anybody.
Someone's saying I couldn't agree more with you. Someone's saying yes, you are. This is what we need to hear. There are lots of amazing comments here, but every time I touch the phone, it goes crazy. And someone's saying we can see you. And so you've got a lot of people saying amazing stuff here to you.
And that's the reason. And that's the reason
that are affecting people. Stephen Krivda, my mentor, is on here now, and he's saying, "I love this, so amazing." So I see you guys. It's the gadget we're using today is not playing ball with me, so bear with.
Right.
So yeah,
but that's what I'm about. I have to use my profession. I have to use my background to relay the message. Julie, how can you give us the business ideas? How can you impact lives? How can you change lives? Everybody has something they can bring to the table. Everybody.
Absolutely.
We need to motivate the people. We need to fire up the people. We need to make the people believe that they can do this. They can live better lives. They can inspire and motivate those on the background. That's what I believe in. We need to be real. We need to have real talk. Real issues with real talk. We are facing real issues.
Yes.
And that's what we're about. When you come to the table,
we intend to do that. We intend to do that. We intend to have real talk.
Yes, we come to the table and someone wants to start a business. Give them the blueprint, what they need to do. Don't hold on to the information.
No.
Give them the blueprint. No. Tell them that this is what you can do. I think we shall grow better and better and better. And
when we give more, we gain more. And guys, as you join,
that's what I believe in. When we are selfless, when you want. Sometimes people say
I absolutely understand you, and I'm so hearing you. What you're saying is we need to step up and help those that are not where we are. We need to see the bigger picture outside of ourselves, because when we step out of ourselves and we help others, we also attract back what we want in our lives.
Because what happens is sometimes it's our fear. We are our biggest sabotage. We sabotage our dreams. Go live if you want to go live. Do what you want to do. You can live your dream. You can live the life that you really dream about. You know what I mean?
You need to live it to attract it.
Exactly. The right people will come. Be organic sometimes. That's what I believe in. The right people will follow you. The right people will stay.
Right on, T.
You have to know what you really want. And that's the whole point.
Precisely.
You have to know what you really want and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to achieve. That's what I believe in.
And that's why we've started this, haven't we, T? So that we can inspire, empower, and educate more, and maybe entertain them a little, and get people to move out of that place they are, the confusion there. I don't know what to do. I can't change. I can't move to. I can't do this, and I'm doing it. That's what we're trying to do today, and that's why we started with the mind.
Mindset. You're going to ask me, what's the driving force behind this energy? Because I want better. I want better. As simple as that.
Yes.
And yes. I'm ready to take on my next step, my dream. I have to stop being scared. That's the whole point. Sometimes we are so scared. I have to be ready to take on the challenge. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen was you succeed.
Exactly. That's the worst. You know what? Halfway the channel. That's why when you want something, you want a company. When you want to go somewhere, what's the worst can happen?
You go for it.
You go for it. You believe in yourself. Yes. The first thing you do, you believe in yourself. I can do this. When they kicked me out of nursing school over one point,
absolutely,
I can be the next big thing to Uganda. And I'm meeting real people and I'm moving real things. And they want to meet me and tell them yes. And tell them, you know what? I can do this.
The dream that you can and you are creating with the resources that Facebook has at our disposal for free.
Exactly.
We cannot claim to not be developing when we have resources to connect with people who have the same dream as we or see our vision, and we can build something better. I love what you just said today. I love what you just said today, T. And
if we support each other as Ugandans, as one brand, when we in the diaspora, we are Ugandans. How come we are not like, this is a Mutoro, this is a Musoga, this is a Muhima, this is who? We are just Ugandans.
We're just Ugandans, and that's what we should be.
And we should be able to be there, say, you know what? Look at Lopita Nyong'o. She put the Kenyans on the map.
That's mine.
Yes. They need to be the next big thing that is Ugandan. That could be you, Julie Syl. That could be you, Miriam. That could be anybody.
Yes.
Anybody has the potential. You just have to unclock the mindset. It's all in the mind and get it out there.
So Miriam called it deactivating your mind from what was wrong and breaking free to the real you, the divine person inside of you, isn't it?
Exactly.
I don't know. Exactly. The name's covered by something.
I'm gonna have to let you go because my kids are back. I gotta do dinner and all that.
I was definitely going to say we are so blessed to have had you on today, T, and we are blessed to have you have inspired me to just step up and be just more. Together we're stronger, as Mindset says. If you have not yet followed Lady T Adams, go just correct that mistake. Follow her right here on Facebook, and she's got a business group, Lady T Adams Business Opportunities.
One of the reasons
you want to join if you are a business owner.
One of the reasons why I put up this business group is if there is something that can teach people who already have a business, they can listen in. And that's why it's only business oriented. Everybody who is in that group has something. There is a web developer, there is a journalist, there is a business owner, there is a person who does wigs, there is somebody who does maybe lipstick, there is somebody, everybody has something. Everybody has something. I wasn't adding everybody from everywhere. Because I want to go there and listen to the lectures. Because we need to educate ourselves. When you don't know about something, educate yourself. Find out knowledge.
More. Yes. Learn. You heard what Lady T says. Lady T says, be open to learning, connect with people who know what you want to learn and learn some more, promote them, hang out with them, and be and do, and you will have whatever it is you want to have. So thank you, Lady T Adams. We cannot appreciate you enough for giving us your time and for being with us. Thank you for hanging out with us here on your Power Echo show. And absolutely, like I said, follow. The link is below this video. It's in the pin post, so please go click it when the video is over. Not right now, because we have someone hot coming on for you. Thank you, Lady T. God bless you. I believe that if we use our mind, it's the greatest gift we have on this planet. Your mind, your brain is the greatest gift you have. Our mind is the factory where we craft our life. Our mind is where we focus the thoughts that we give birth to and manifest the life. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you want to achieve, you just need to focus your thoughts. You just need to then zone in and download those thoughts onto paper. And these days we can download them onto a digital gadget. And then go right ahead and craft a plan. Find that person who has what you're looking for and learn from them. If you can't learn from them physically, reach out to them digitally and see if they're willing to work with you and show you the way. Because you can do whatever it is you want to do. You can be, do, and have anything you want. What happens in the mind is very important. That is where visualization occurs. That's what Dr. Miriam Sekandi says. She was our first panelist, and what she's saying right now is absolutely spot on. We have Andy Ashuga in the house. This guy is the CEO of the Branding and Sales Profit Academy. He is also a creator of several online resources that you can access via andyashuga.com. One of his details is below in the pinned comment. And Andy, we are going to very quickly walk you and jump into the topic of the day, so that we don't lose the juice that you've got for us today. So when you're ready, we are ready. This man is amazing. He's deeply spiritual. He is deeply focused on helping more people learn how to market whatever it is you have, your giftings, your skills, your talents, your business, your offers, your products. He's a sales expert, and I know that he's a master in the law of attraction. Over to you, Andy. Take it away.
So I'm really grateful to you guys for having me on. Thank you, Julie, so much for having me here, right? And let me put this on because it allows me to hear myself, right? And let's just say I can't hear me right now, all right? So I'm going to fly as much as I can, right? And then hopefully everybody can see me and hear me well. So I would like to get some thumbs up from you guys. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Just give me a thumbs up. So I need some moral support here. I can see some amazing people on. And it's such an amazing feeling to have all of you people on here today, right? So, so can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up flowing for Julie right now.
We can hear you. We can hear you. So
awesome. We are hearing you.
Smash those emojis if you can hear Andy, because he wants to hear if you can hear you.
Julie, first of all, I have to say thank you so much for getting me on. And then the most important thing, what is my background, right? My background, like Julie said, I've been in sales. As far as I can remember, I've been in sales since my whole career, right? And I've been in sales. I've sold all sorts. We're talking about selling things from cheap merchandise to business owners, to kind of like working with business owners, account management, going into sort of like selling high-tier products face to face. Now, there's a reason why I'm telling you this right now, and I'm going to explain later on. And another thing is that what is my exposure with law of attraction? Because I know this whole thing is about law of attraction and how law of attraction, I see law of attraction and my exposure to it. Now, the thing I've noticed, right, is that a lot of Africans have heard about law of attraction, thanks to Rhonda Byrne, right? Most of us have heard about law of attraction at some point. Now, if you haven't heard of it, guys, you need to have gone to hear about it. Go listen, right? Now, my first exposure was, I think, about 10 years ago. I went to Ghana to go do some stuff. And I got home and my brother rushes home to me and brings me this video, this DVD, pirated DVD, and goes, "You need to watch this, Andy." I'm like, "Watch what?" It's like, "This video right here will make you a lot of money." I was like, "Okay," right? So I took the DVD and I shoved it somewhere. I didn't tell him. Today he's probably watching this. David, I'm sorry, I shoved your DVD under the bed. I didn't watch it. So at the time I was working with someone I work with businesses, and someone I call like a business partner. We met on a venture that we were supposed to launch in Ghana back in the day. And then I got into her office. We decided to sit down, and all of a sudden she shows me this video. She goes, "Andy, have you seen this?" And I'm like, "Seen what?" It's not that video, right? So she shows me this video. I'm like, "Okay, you're the second person showing me this. I need to pay attention now." So at this point, I'm sitting down paying attention, and she plays this DVD, right? Just as I would tell David, keep my secret, right? And so I sit down and kind of like I watch this thing, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like there is a secret that these rich people are keeping away from us. This is not cool." Right? That was my first expression. This is not so cool. Now, what the video did to me was the video gave me an exposure to the law of attraction, right? But it also got me a bit angry about the point that somebody had the secret and they were stashing it away somewhere safe that nobody could get their hands on, right? And then the third thing I got from that video was that there was a big genie somewhere that you could say, "I wish I had a car," and then the car would surface, right? So this is me. I watched this video over and over and over and over. And then the next thing I knew, I was wishing for a car, right? Did I get a car? I didn't get the car, right? So I said, I'm going to wish for something else. So I went to wish for a lot of money. Nothing happened. So I said, okay, I'll keep trying. I'll do what the video said. I will wake up and I will wish with everything I've got. And I kept wishing and nothing was happening. So I threw the video away, and I can tell that 90% of people that see that video do the same thing, right? They wish for a long time, and then eventually they let go, right? So I let this DVD go because it was like, oh, come on, it's just another video. It's inspirational, it's great, but hey, what can we say? Let the DVD go. Now, fast forward some time. What we don't realize is that you are living the law of attraction every single day. Now, how does it affect me as someone coming from an African background? This is what I can tell you. Coming from an African background and coming from a Pentecostal Christian African background, and there's a reason why I'm raising this point again, is that I, at some point, after coming back to the UK, I started seeing things that had to do with the law of attraction. For some reason, it was just hitting me in the face from all angles. And now, and one of the ways that I kind of like really started understanding the law of attraction. I didn't have like no law of attraction guru sitting in front of me teaching me what to do with the law of attraction, right? All I did was paid attention. And for some reason, I was listening to one of the mentors I used to follow online who got me into into blogging, and he used to say something. I want you to think about a red car. Now, once you think about a red car, or once you buy a red car, you notice that you see red cars everywhere you go. And then it started occurring to me that once we set a thought in motion, right, for some reason, God has set a law in place that you just start seeing them. Now, it didn't mean that red cars were not around. There were red cars around. Now, this is what the Bible said. The Bible said, God said, I've given you everything that pertains unto life and godliness. So we've got everything that has to do with life and godliness. Now, here's how the law of attraction, relates to that. Number one, we've got everything here. Everything we need is right here. It's inside you. Now, the problem we have is that we are focusing on the wrong things, so we are seeing the wrong things. Just like think about a red car, and all of a sudden you see red cars everywhere. Buy a black car, and suddenly you're seeing black cars everywhere. Same concept. It's not because the black cars are not there. They've been there all along, but your attention haven't moved to it yet. As a man thinketh, so is he. Right? A mirror reflects a man's face. So you've got to understand there are principles that are already there. And for me, the law of attraction is just a bunch of principles put together. Right? Now, once you set something in motion, the law sets in place to come help you out. That's the only thing it does. And I've experienced this in so many ways, and I didn't even realize that was what was happening to me. And once I started sitting down and started sort of like evaluating the things that have happened to me in the past, then I started connecting the dots. I started connecting the dots. And once I started connecting the dots, all of a sudden, it looks like a whole new world has opened. I met Julie, I met my coach, Steve Kripta, I met amazing people. People that came into my life that geared my life towards a different direction. Now, it wasn't because there's some magical power or there's some mystery genie sitting somewhere saying, your wish is my command. You tell me what and I'll go do it. It's only because there's a law. And that law wouldn't change for you. It's not going to change for me. Because you see, God is a God of integrity. Once he sets a law in motion, he doesn't break it. And that law is already there. It keeps everything revolving. Now, once everything is in revolving, once you set it in motion, it goes and it works for you. Everything we need is here, is right here with us. Everything you need to live an awesome life is with you, right? It's already there. Now, once you can connect and start seeing the good in your life, you start attracting those things to you. Right now, I'm sorry, I'm very sure that law of attraction will work is that you need to start conscientizing yourself to certain things. Start understanding that whatever that you're putting out there with emotions are coming back to you, right? So whatever we're putting out there, whatever you decide to put out there will come back to you. So you have to bear in mind that once you kind of like start thinking in a certain way, whether you like it or you don't like it, it will come back to us, right? And I know a lot of people say you got to have a goal, you got to have a vision, you got to have a drive, you got to have all of that. Now, whether you have a goal or not, whatever that you're putting out there is coming back to you. So long as you got emotions attached to it, so long as you've got everything that you think, you know what, I've got a thought, I back emotions to it, it will happen. And it happened in my life so many times. Now, bear in mind, though, there's another aspect of law of attraction that I have experienced recently. And I sat down and I started sort of like thinking about my experience and the things that have happened in my life and started following a particular trend. Now, here's what I noticed. Now, there are times that I could wish or I could pray for something. Now, once I pray for something with so much emotion and with so much feeling and so much gut feeling, and for some reason, I planned something about it and I let go. Once I let go, for some reason, it just comes to me. And I didn't understand why, because it looked like the things that I was so aggressive to get were not coming to me. The things that I feel for and I wish for with so much emotion, with so much passion, and I let go and I release that emotion, I release that thought. Once it's out there, for some reason, it just comes to me, right? One of the things I could say is that I always wanted to be a coach. I always wanted to be a speaker. I always wanted to help lift people up from point A to point B to point C to point Z. And that's what I'm about. My mandate is raising the standards of people. That's my mandate. That's what I'm here on earth to do. So once you're in my circle, you have no choice, but you have to be uplifted. That is what I stand for. Absolutely. So once I had that with so much emotion, I just let it go. I didn't even have any thoughts about how is this going to happen. I had to scheme my way to it. I had to plan and draw graphs, and I love planning. I love writing things. I love drawing graphs, and that's my life. But once I set something in motion with so much emotion and I let go, for some reason, it just happens. Now, recently, I was listening to somebody, an expert on the subject of the law of attraction, and this is what she said. She said there's another law that comes with the law of attraction, and that law is called the law of allowing. Once you allow things to be what they are, and allow people to be who they are, without you enforcing your thoughts, enforcing your kind of like thing against it, right? It just happens. Because there's three things we got to master. One is the law of attraction. One is the law of allowing, which is the last one. And one is the law of deliberate creation. The last one, which is the law of allowing, is what we are still learning to understand. Because it's such contradictory. And that brings me to what God said and what Jesus said in the Bible. He said, take no thought of tomorrow, for tomorrow shall take care of itself. It doesn't mean you shouldn't work. It means that whatever you find your hands to do, do it with all your diligence, do it with all your heart. And this is what I find is the problem in our kind, in the people in Africa, is that we don't want to allow. Sometimes we get up and we want to pray prayers that is not related to us. How are you going to go and fight a battle that has nothing to do with you? Why do you fight a battle that has nothing to do with you? It's like you walk outside your door and there are two kids fighting outside your door. It has nothing to do with you, and you want to go fight. You want to go fight. Why are you going to fight that battle? That battle is not yours. It's not yours. Don't go fight. Don't go looking for fight. Focus on what you want to have, what you need to have, what you love. Focus on that. Once you focus on that, put it out there. Let it go. The Bible says that let things go. Take no thought about it. Once you let go, God takes control. When God takes control, there's a law that sets in motion. That law takes care of everything you need, from food to water to drink. We've been hypnotized to think that we have to pray 24/7 to get food on our table. We've been hypnotized to think that we have to go on our knees so that the ideal or the dream job will come to us. No, this is not what we're meant to do as Christians, as people of God. What we are meant to do is to love other people and show them the way. Love people and do what we are here to do. The rest will fall in place. Take no thought of what is happening tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. All you've got to do is to sit down. You want to start a business? In fact, I wanted to start a coaching program. I had no clue. I didn't even know I had value to give. I didn't know I had value to give. I sat down in one space and didn't think I had value. But once I set that thought that I want to help people improve, I want to help people change their lives, I set that thought in motion. It was like a motto, right? It just started, one thing led to another, and all of a sudden I meet Julie, and all of a sudden Julie leads me to Steve, and all of a sudden Steve leads me to a bunch of people, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, this is happening so fast. All of a sudden I've launched a coaching program. All of a sudden I've got coaching clients. The first time someone paid me $1,000 for coaching, I was like, shit, somebody paid me $1,000. Guys, it works.
There you go. It works.
It works.
It works.
And it works. And I used to think that it was a magical force. It's not a magical force. It's already there. It's a law in motion. Once you can understand and apply yourself to so many things that you know are already in place, God will work out for you. So what I have learned out of this whole journey is this. Number one, we got to start thinking thoughts, positive thoughts. Where I come from, there's too many negative thoughts. How can you be praying for a car and thinking you can never have a car? It's not going to happen. So number one, you got to think straight. Think straight. Think where you want to go. Once that is there, that is a seed. Seed time and harvest will never cease. As long as God is in control, as long as there is a sky, and as long as there is a ground that seed will come out from and water will fall from the sky, that law of seed and harvest will never cease. It will never cease. Take a thought, plant it as a seed. Once you plant it as a seed, the law of deliberate creation. Start thinking about other things that has to do with you being who you are. Start thinking about, these amazing people. Start connecting with so many amazing people. Start going into the right crowd. Leave all those friends that tell you it cannot be done. Leave them behind, because they are going to drag you. You won't create that way. And then once that is done, you need to allow things to happen. Allow God to take control. Allow the forces of nature to take control. Because once you plant a seed and you water that seed, it's a law. It has to grow. It has to germinate. It has to come up. I remember the first time I met Julie, I know Julie was getting some results in her business, right? And I knew, Julie, if you permit me, I knew you were getting some results, and you were getting good, decent results, right? But over a time, I have seen this lady go like a rocket. Go like a rocket. It's like zoom past. And I started studying. I was like, I need to understand what this lady is doing. I really need to get it. And every time I speak to Julie, I listen for clues. I'm not looking for the how to, I'm listening for the why to. And one thing I understand about the why to about Julie is that she's all about giving. She's all about allowing herself to receive. She's all about letting things go. And I was like, this is very familiar to what I know, to what I've experienced. And once I understood and right, I started reapplying it in my life, and I noticed things started changing rapidly. It started going in motion. So guys, we want to effect a change. I always talk about the ripple effect, right? There is a ripple effect to every single thing we do. And this is what God told me. There is a ripple effect. Everything you do today, there's a ripple effect. If you drop, it's just like you take a stone and you throw it in the water. It causes a ripple, and the ripple goes on and on and on and on. And at some point, the ripple reduces, but there's always a ripple effect. You can never think negative thoughts and think there's not a ripple effect. There is a ripple effect. You can never think a positive thought and think there's no ripple effect. There is a ripple effect. Today, when I pray, I'll tell you what my prayer is about. My prayer is, God, help me help more people. That's my prayer today. My prayer today is not, God, I need 500 pounds. God, I need this. God, I need this, because I've come to understand that everything I need is already provided. He's already provided, and he set a law in motion to help and govern me to where I want to get to. So stop praying for things. Start praying for people. Stop praying for that car. Start praying for people. How many more people can I serve? How many more people can I give to? Who else needs my help? How more do you want? Right? When I have coaching clients, it's like I've got 7 sessions. Sometimes I can give them 10 sessions. I don't care, because I want your life to change. That is my mandate. I want you to live from A to Z. That is the point. Even if you go ahead of me, I'm happy, because I am fulfilled. I have told you where to go. Sometimes you got to be the signboard. Sometimes you got to be like that signboard that tells people, you know what? That is the way. Go. Just go that way. Sometimes you got to be like that. Don't always think me. I got to get before everybody's got to get. No. Don't worry about that. Just be the signboard. I don't mind being the signboard. For in being the signboard, I get blessed. In being the hose, I get watered. I've never seen a running tap that goes dry. A running tap always is wet with water. So this is my understanding, guys. If we want to change our people, we want to change our lives, understand this. There is a ripple effect. Once I put it in motion, everything, every law that is out there, they all kind of like go and connive to make it work for me. So that's what I'm about, guys. That's what I'm about. So,
oh my goodness.
Here's the deal.
Oh my goodness. What an amazing,
because I can't
what an amazing man.
We love you guys so much. We want our people to get a change. We want people to change. It's not the how to. Yes. It's not placing that Facebook ad. It's not about, oh, Andy, show me how to create a blog so it can be amazing. No, that's why when I take on a coaching client, the first thing I do is we sit down for 2 weeks. I need to figure out who you want to serve. Who can you help? Who do you want to help? Once we get that sorted, the rest will fall in place. And normally when I start with coaching clients, they don't understand. Why are we doing this? We spend 2 weeks trying to figure out like my brand message and who I'm supposed to serve. We spend so much time. And then once people get past that stage, the rest falls in place, because now you are a servant leader, and people love servant leaders. You love us because we can serve you, because we love to serve you. We want to see you change. That is what we are about. And I know that about Julie, because I speak to Julie a lot. We want you to change. Go change somebody's life. Stop thinking about you, because once you take yourself out of the equation, the rest is a breeze. God says you are good. You're my faithful servant. Now I will bless you with heaven. I'm talking to you like this because I come from a background of Pentecostal Christianism, and that's where we pray for cars. That's where people clap and slap the devil. That's where we pray for amazing things to happen to us. What about the people standing by the roadside begging for money? Who's going to pray for them? They don't know how to pray. Who's going to give them money, food to eat? They don't know this. Who's gonna give them
right, guys? Andy is in charge of this talk today.
You're out there praying for you.
I can't even reach out to him because there is a reason. There is a reason
that you won't split. Oh no! I ain't gonna split. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay my tithe and I'm gonna keep it for myself. The Bible says, "Be selfless. Give, and when you give, you receive. For in giving, we receive." That is where your value is. Your value is finding what I can give. Once I know I can give something, once I know I have a seed to sow and I give it, that's it. The law of attraction.
Right. You had Mr. Achiga. You have had from the one and only
guys,
today. So I'm gonna do a quick recap so I can let you go so you can go and enjoy your Thursday evening. We had Dr. Miriam Sekandi. We had Dr. Miriam Sekandi on first as the first panelist, and she talked about deactivating whatever you were conditioned or you have allowed your mind to take you down, so we can break free from the shackles that hold us back. And you can find her at the Break Free Zone, and her link is below in the comment, in the pinned comment. She definitely can help you release some energies that she can literally feel you. She's an empath and she's a Reiki healer. We also had the one and the only Mindset Uganda on live, and he was all about downloading that vision, that dream, that whatever you want to happen in your life, you've got to envision it, you've got to download it, you've got to center your GPS and go to where you want to go. And that means you know where you want to go in order to achieve it. So that was Mindset Uganda, and you'll be hearing from these people more and more, and we probably will be holding talks where we have literally just two people, two other panelists, so that we can have more time, give them more time to speak to us and into our souls, so we can learn how to change our lives. And then we had Lady T. Adams, and as you could see, if you were on while T. Adams was on live, she was keeping it real. She's a mother, and she was mothering while mothering us too. How blessed we are. So that was exactly what I wanted today, so we could have people keeping it real. We have a PhD holder who was on live, who is ready to pour into you through the Break Free Zone. Go connect with our Dr. Miriam Sekandi. We had Mindset Uganda, the Mindset Uganda movement, who was here letting you know that if you envision it and you action it and you center your mind onto where you want to go, you will achieve it. We had Lady T saying, don't sit back in the problem you think you were created in. You need to step up. Even if life throws you in a different direction, you've got to recenter yourself and do what you've got to do with what you've got in your hand and change your life in the direction. And if you give to others who are less able, if you are able to help others who are in a worse situation than you, your life will turn around to where you need it to go. And now you have heard Andy Achiga. I don't need to go through what Andy Achiga has just shared with you. The man was on fire, and he poured into you the different laws of life. He also brought the law of seeding, the law of deliberate creation, the law of, I think he also mentioned the law of reciprocity. I'm not sure about that. There is the law of mirrors, where you get what you put out. And he has also shown you that if you ask, and you ask with a pure soul and a pure mind to help others, and you let go, and you take action every day with whatever it is you do, the world, the source, Allah, Katonda, Mukama, Mungu, whatever you call that entity that you worship, will align it for you. So I don't know what you believe in, but I know the law of attraction works. You are what you think. You are what you put out. You are what you reflect on others. You are what you project on others. Whatever you think others are, that's a reflection. Look in the mirror. If you think people are great, that's what you're going to get. If you think the world you live in is bad, that's what you're going to get. If you think the world you live in is full of nasty people, you're going to get nasty people appearing in your life. If you think you are going to achieve greatness, that's what you're going to achieve. Take a step of faith. Take a step of faith towards where you want to go. Take that action. Reach out to somebody who can help you. We had 4 amazing people in different parts of the world. Access Share and Mindset Uganda right here in the UK. Mindset is in London. Andy can be found in Gravesend. We have Dr. Miriam Sekandi, who can be found in Canada. We have Lady T. Adams, who is found in Marlborough, the USA. You have Julie Sylvia Kalungi, Afro-Brit Travelpreneur. You cannot fail if you reach out to people who can help you. So I'm getting very passionate here. And I'm appealing to you that whatever you can achieve, you can achieve it. Whatever you think you can get in life, that's what you will get. Thank you, Kazwe Renyara. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our panelists. Please give them a round of applause. Give them some loving. Go follow Andy Achuga. Go love his page, Andy Achuga. Go to his blog, Andy Achuga. So it's all about Andy Achuga. You can't get lost there. AndyAchuga.com. Andy Achuga, Andy Achuga, Andy Achuga. Mindset Uganda, Mindset Uganda movement. You can't get lost with these things. Dr. Senga Miriam Sekandi, Break Free Zone. The links are in the pinned comment. And Lady T. Adams is Lady T. Adams. Go follow her and give her some love. Please go and say something on Facebook. Say how amazing this show is. This show is going to come at you every week on Thursday. And we're going to lift your life out of apathy into the light and divine being you were created to be. Thank you so much for having spent a bit of your evening with me.
And Kalungi, and subscribe to our blog at julespowerpoly.com/jblog, where I share amazing tips to help you grow your business from the ground up and create that residual income that you so desire. You do desire more. Live and love.